Oh yeah, that's it. Are you ready?
Yeah. My name is Hassan Sam Arslan. I was born in the US. I'm Syrian. I lived most of my life in Egypt. I co-founded Ariika, and I co-founded it with my two partners. One of them is my brother, and we did it in Egypt. Ariika is basically an innovative seating solutions, all right? We try to find the most innovative seating solution for everywhere. If you're in the water, you could sit and relax. If you want to sit on air, you could use our air puffs. If you want to sit inside the office, but you want to work in a more comfortable way, you could use one of our huge bean bags that enables you to work on a desk. If you're just trying to relax and watch TV, you have a seating solution of sacks. So our main objective is to find innovative seating solutions for you anywhere and everywhere. There are two main reasons why we started Ariika. The number one reason is that because we wanted to be entrepreneurs, the three of us, me and Shahir and Khalid. We were still in college. I was still 19 years old. We found a gap in the market, and honestly, we felt like we wanted to create stuff. Ever since I was young, it has been my dream to always innovate and invent new things. And Ariika was our platform to do that. And ever since we started back in 2011, we've been creating new products and watching and experiencing people how they're reacting to those products. So it's just, the reason why we started was to create things that people can enjoy. And we really wanted to solve problems regarding seating solutions in college in AUC where we started. We had a lot of extracurricular activities, and ushers were always standing at the booths that they would work in. And we were in management, me and my brother and my partner, we were in management of one of the extracurricular activities called the FYE program. The ushers would always get their knees very hurt, and they're always tired because they're sitting on these wooden chairs, and they would sit for hours, 12 hours straight, back to back. So Ariika was a solution for this problem. We did create bean bags, and we tested it on those people, and it was just fantastic, the reaction they had. So it became our passion, and we just started inventing new things and trying to find solutions everywhere. In Ariika, as I said, we try to find innovative seating solutions, and we have 7 product family categories now. They target different segments and different areas. So for example, the floating bean bags, basically businesses, they try to purchase them and lay them on the beach with their brand on them. People use them, they take them inside the water and they float on them. We have the bean bags that could absolutely work everywhere, and they're mainly used indoors for houses, PlayStation, watching TV. We have the sacks. The sacks is what I'm sitting on right here. And the sacks are just crazy comfortable. They're extremely huge, and people use them for long naps. They use them to watch TV. We also have the air puffs, the air lounges, the travel pillows. We just launched cushions, very innovative cushions, and we just launched Malibu chairs, the summer chairs with crazy patterns. And this is just the beginning. We have a production facility, and we feel like we're always going to invent new stuff. And this is where our passion lies. Ariika decided to expand to Dubai because honestly, we don't want to be restricted by geography. We don't want to be only in Egypt. We don't want to be the biggest innovative seating solution company in Egypt. We want to be the biggest innovative seating company in the Middle East. UAE is the hub, it's known. I mean, it's an open gate start in UAE. You can penetrate other markets like Saudi Arabia, Oman, Qatar, Kuwait, all through UAE. So that's why we started here. And honestly, it's been a crazy and a humbling experience. It's in Egypt, it's more of a market that is not really developed. So not a lot of competition and not a lot of imports. Here it's more crazy. You would have to position yourself in a better way. Consumers are not really that price sensitive as much as they are in Egypt, but it's also a much more rewarding market than Egypt. So that's why we decided to penetrate this market, is that we want to spread ourselves in the Middle East. And it's happening now. Ariika now exists in Egypt, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Iraq. We're launching in Tunisia and Oman. So because of the step that we took to make ourselves uncomfortable and travel all the way to UAE, work on our product qualities and make sure that it competes on a global scale, it enabled us to comfortably give out licensees and franchisees for all the Arab world. Because if you can compete in the UAE and win, then you can compete anywhere in the world, because UAE is an open market to the world. Starting a business is a crazy idea. I mean, I don't think people understand how crazy it is until they actually do it. You know, before starting my business, I watched a video on YouTube that kind of inspired me, and they say people they don't really want to succeed. I mean, they want to watch TV more than they want to succeed. They want to sleep more than they want to succeed. And in order for someone to really actually succeed, they need to give up some stuff. And I'm talking about essential stuff, like things that you would think that you can't live without, like watching TV or going out with some friends. And it gets crazy at the beginning. For example, when I was in Egypt and we had just started Ariika, it was extremely insane in the first couple of years when I was still in college. And I really would get 2 hours of sleep every day, but then it gets so much easier afterwards when your company is actually established and you have employees to do stuff. But now that I moved to UAE and I'm just restarting the entire cycle, it's as insane, even more insane. I mean, you see me working here on Fridays and Saturdays as well. Because that's what it takes. If you really want to succeed, then you have to do absolutely everything in your power, and you would have to give up essential things that you thought were essential, but turns out you're not. You just have to set your priorities straight. I'm not saying that you can't have a work-life balance. You could, you absolutely could. But if you really want to be number one, then you would have to prioritize your work, your entrepreneurial path over other things. We see ourselves as the top innovative seating solution in the Middle East. In 5 years, I see Ariika UAE as a hub for distribution around the globe. I see Egypt as the China of the Middle East because of the devaluation. Egypt now is very cheap to manufacture and to expense anything really. So where I see Ariika in 5 years is I see production facilities in Egypt, distribution hub from UAE to all the Arab countries in the Middle East, and I see us as the top innovative seating solution. What we always strive to have in people is the awe factor when they see the new product that we're creating. You know, this product is innovative because, like for example, the blocks that you're sitting on, it's innovative because it takes 5 different positions and it's only 3 kilograms. It can be stored very easily and it's very practical. And this is the awe factor that we see in people's eyes when we show them, when we showcase our new ideas, is what drives us to really innovate more and expand more. And as long as that flare is always on, we're always gonna keep going. And that's why I see us as the most innovative seating solution in the Middle East. I see us as the company that will always keep people like wowed of what they keep innovating, what they keep producing. You know?